Alright, so welcome back. Huge bomb just dropped on us that there was like a whole shenanigans about this like serial killer that Emma witnessed a murder, quote unquote, of Jacob's brother, but they made it sound like that wasn't really what happened because the power went out and she didn't see it actually happen. She just saw it almost happen. And then we found out that her sister Lana used to be a detective, and I think we're supposed to go talk to her about that right now, so let's go do that. Because she's the chief prosecutor now. We don't really know what's going on there. Hey! You're not causing trouble? Falsifying evidence. That's right, I forgot about that. She was a part of the motley crew that falsified evidence to get that guy put away as the serial killer. Criminals don't mind playing foul, why should we? Wow, spoken like a true cop. Lana, if you're wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty. Believe me, I understand the risks. Maybe she sucks, actually. Maybe I don't like Lana. About how you were a detective 2 years ago and how the SL9 incident was the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office. And turns out you falsified that evidence, so it didn't actually turn out that you deserved that promotion, but it's fine. Fill me in on the details. Unusual change of jobs. I suppose you have a right to know, Mr. Wright. Saddest music you've ever heard in your life? Q. A lot of revelations were uncovered at the trial today, not the least of which was the fact that this case is largely connected to another one, 2 years ago. Evidence from that case was stolen as well, though I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be. Trial wasn't really fair, was it? Cool, good answer. Makes me feel good. Hi, Josh. Is that a Gengar? And the tiniest eggplant I've ever seen in my life? Are you implying that that's a Gengar peach? I don't like that. Gengars aren't supposed to have peach. I believed in you, Lana! I believed that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth. Couldn't be helped, Emma. I'm a fucking cop, and you know how we are. At that trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul. Jesus, I was just gonna say, how fucking dramatic. 5:15, there was no murder at the police department. Tell me it's not true, Lana, what the witness, Miss Starr, said. I mean, Lana, you gotta fucking shed some light on this. I hate this. Why is she being so stoic? This doesn't involve just me. It's true, I was a member of the police force 2 years ago. This fucking guy. They still talk about all the cases she and Chief Gant cracked together. He was the deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked the crime scenes. Damon Gant, he was everything I aspired to be. Well, I mean, I guess that fucking adds up because this guy hasn't said shit this whole time and has been doing nothing but keeping secrets from us and lying. So, you know, turns out maybe you guys are two peas in a goddamn pod. Hey, Mel. What's up? They were the best team ever. They solved crimes before the reports could even be filed. Emma really idolizes her big sister. Well, isn't that sweet? I always planned on becoming a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was to gain experience investigating crime scenes so you could use that experience in court, right? Okay. Gant's help in the SL9 case was crucial to its resolution. I became chief of police and arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office. Well, that sounds like nepotism, but that's fine. Maybe I should ask more about this investigation of theirs 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was second in command of the detectives investigating Dark. Means the investigation lead was Damon Gant. Yes, Deputy Chief Gant and I shared the same office and the same investigations. They even had the same office! These wacky two, that's what it sounds like. And they had the same office! Coming this fall to Fox. Two of the worst cops you've ever seen in your fucking life. We led a team of the best detectives on the force. Oh, yeah? These four? Okay. Bunch of schmucks. Detective Goodman, whose case it was, Jake Marshall, and Angel Starr. It was the first time Marshall worked with his brother. He was quite gung-ho. Without a doubt, Joe Dark was the serial killer. We asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That was when his final murder took place. Just doing their jobs, not seeing Meekin's ass there. Yeah! I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust any of these motherfuckers. Prosecutor Marshall was just trying to save me from Dark. You see, the first person who happened upon the crime scene, the scene of the crime, don't know how my brain went crime scene, was me. Damon Gant and Neil Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that day. The investigation was in its final stages and Dark must have suddenly panicked, so he waited until Gant and Marshall let their guards down, then fled the room. From there, he ran straight to the office shared by Deputy Chief Gant and myself. That's where he found me. So you were the first person to run to the scene. It appears so. I was filing some papers while Gant and Marshall were questioning Dark. When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood. Prosecutor Marshall, the victim, Emma who had passed out, and the suspect, Joe Dark. During the struggle, it seems Mr. Marshall struck a final blow before he died. Joe Dark had incurred a minor concussion and lay unconscious. To be honest, I panicked. Wow, way to use your training. Sorry. That's fair. It's totally fair for her to panic. I picked up Emma, carried her out of the room, and just held her. Aww. After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest. Let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL9 incident? It's quite right. Quite a coincidence, What are you saying? There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident just by chance. Hi, Sarah. But that case was solved 2 years ago. At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved. Officer Marshall, yep. His actions came as a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother died, he's changed completely. I guess he wasn't convinced with the ruling against Joe Dark. Life doesn't end with the closing of a case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories. That case just might not be over yet. Emma was assaulted by Dark at the police department, right? Yep, in the office that Damon Gant and I shared. The office that Mr. Gant now occupies by himself, the chief's office. Maybe we should have a look at the chief's office. Can we? Can we just do that? Heck you! Alright, I'm gonna have to, like, incur some new fucking chat rules. What do you even call that? You know how people will say, like, heckin' frick and things like that? Or they'll say heck, but they'll put, like, an asterisk in, like, where the E is or something? I hate it. I hate that. I ban all chat speak like that. Ned Flanders. Ty and I say heck you to each other all the time. That's really cute, actually. You two are the only people allowed to do that. I don't see. It's like playfully aggressive. It's like not actually mean. I'd rather unalive myself than say heckin' though. I don't see Detective Gumshoe anywhere. I'm sorry, Sarah. You've never seen a dog and gone, wow, what a heckin' chonker. Ah, frick. What a heckin' chonker. I say frick. Frick is fine, because frick is kind of funny. But if I was ever caught saying heckin', I would just be all, I said Tekken. No, you misheard me. I said Tekken. I'm way cooler than that. Oh my god, Rocky is such a heckin' doggo. Frig off. Yeah, that's a good one. Love frig off. It's a good, that's kind of satisfying. Frig off. Things seem kind of quiet around here today. You're right. Chief of Detectives seems the same. Why don't we go look for some other people to talk to? Come back here later. Okay. Why did you fucking tell me to... Oh my god. Oh, it's you. The totally sane and normal Deputy Marshall. Excuse me. Oh, Marshall! Mr. Marshall! I never thought things would turn out this way when I woke up this morning. Que sera, you never know where life will lead you, eh, Bambina? Almost said Gambina. I should have known my luck had run out when old Billy dried up this morning. The fuck does that mean? Must be his pet cactus. Say, where are you headed? Just over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. It's a voluntary appearance, but we all know I won't be coming back. Sorry, but you can't go in the evidence room today, partner. Mr. Marshall, why'd you do it? Why do prospectors head west? For gold? Did you do this for money? If ever there was a case I needed to know the truth about, it was that one. Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened? Looks like I won't be getting a steak lunch today. This is gonna require me to put like 17 different stories together, isn't it? All of these motherfuckers are keeping something from me. Wasn't just me either, all the detectives thought so. Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, the murder weapon. The murder weapon? You mean that switchblade knife with a broken tip? That was Joe Dark's, alright. But in the initial autopsy report, a question was raised. The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained. What does that mean? Phoenix, you are a defense attorney. It means there is a good chance that knife was not the murder weapon. However, in the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased. Okay. Case left behind scars on all of us. Scars that the SL9 incident left behind. What does that mean? It means pay attention, you loser. It means go back to law school, nerd. I got the looks, but he got the brains. Says this dude who looks exactly like that guy. They look identical. He was one of the best prosecutors around. I had just made detective when it went down. It was our first case together. How old was he? 27. Damn. He was awarded the highest honor that day. The highest honor? You mean the King of Prosecutors? Oh shit. Oh, you're right. He do be having a beard. The other guy had a little bit more of a baby face, huh? This guy's got like a jaw and shit. He's got that jawline. What are you looking at me like that for? That's an honor for a prosecutor. Okay. Day the SL9 incident took place. That wasn't the same day as... That's right. It was the day of the evidence transferal. Of course it was. It was drizzling that morning, and by nightfall there was thunder. Can't believe 2 years had gone by already. I tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die. Scars. There was something going on behind the scenes of that case. We all knew that later. Every detective involved in that investigation, save one, was taken care of. What? That's very interesting, actually. He's right. Ms. Starr was fired, and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room. If they did something to him, too, the commissioners would get suspicious. No, they were careful enough not to be too obvious. Who are you talking about? Why are you talking crazy? Don't get upset, Bambino. I mean Damon Gant and Lana Skye. Oh, shit. I mean, am I supposed to like Lana? I'm not feeling particularly partial to her at this moment. Which Ninja Turtle is the most bangable? I can't answer that because I actually don't know how to differentiate all of them. They're animals, so none of them. I can't differentiate between them. I don't know. I didn't watch enough of it growing up. Is that a TMNT emote? I cannot tell what that... My god. Trying to look at chat on my phone is insane. I can't see shit. I may have to see a doctor. The investigation lead, Damon Gant, and his second in command, Lana Skye. Lana better have, like, the most amazing, selfless, incredible reason for acting like this, because I swear to fucking God, I actually think she just should go to jail. I think maybe she should go. Oh, the emote is like a passed out frog. Wait, I'm gonna look really closely at it. Oh, I see it. Is that drool coming out of its mouth? That's hilarious. Is that a little beer? All of you are wrong. It's Raphael. Well, I support you. I support you in your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle endeavor. Was the person on the head of the force who hadn't heard of that duo. That case was the biggest step in both of their careers. After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right? Yep. Damon Gant, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. Never been the same since she left. Everyone who knew her said so. I don't support you. Fucking a man like Turtle might not be illegal, but it should be. Chief Prosecutor Skye was totally different when she was a detective. Now that he mentions it, Emma said something like that too. Tell me, what happened to my sister? They're still animals. Pretty sure you can't fuck animals. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's still illegal. Look, you guys are taking this very literally. Josh didn't say he was going to fuck them. He just wanted to know everyone's opinions on fuckability. It's very different. So, don't forget they're also teenagers. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ban that question from this chat. Thanks, Josh. one of your worst ones yet, I would argue. Sorry, Bambina, but her secret is too well guarded. I never found out. Lana's secret. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? So there you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy it? No. What the fuck are you talking about? Everyone is so cryptic in this world. This is how I feel. Oh my god. This is how I feel sometimes when, like, I'm trying to talk to people and, like, have you ever been oh, this happens to me with me and Steven all the time. Have you ever been talking to someone and you're 100% certain that you're both speaking the same language, but it feels like you're literally speaking two different languages because you actually have zero understanding of what they're saying? Not because of their, like, not because of their vocabulary, or not because of, like, a different dialect or accents, or no, just literally, I know you're speaking English words to me right now, but I have no fucking clue what you're saying. That's how I feel in this game, like, at least 75% of the time. So me and every Discord server got it. Wow, it's a big surprise. Lana still has secrets and other news. Water is wet. Truly. That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy. Okay. He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict. But someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and planned everything. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That sucks. That's someone's Damon Gant. Okay, so Damon and Lana falsified evidence and then gave it to Edgeworth and then basically have, like, caused a massive amount of issues for Edgeworth in his career. I already knew I didn't like Damon, but, like, Lana's gotta do a lot of work to dig herself out of my poor favor. She has to impress me. Don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after today. What I'm learning from this trial is that literally none of these people should have jobs. I mean, not a single one of them. I mean, Phoenix is on, like, thin fucking ice. Edgeworth is, I mean, unless there was a way that he could have figured out that the evidence was falsified, you know, I mean, maybe he could have, but this entire police force needs to go. Hey, I mean, you're right. Angel's a good lunch lady. She knows what she's doing, and you can't say she doesn't come unprepared. What? You can't say she doesn't come prepared. That's what I meant to say. Am I allowed to talk now? Everyone's busy solving crimes. They're all in the conference room. Chief prosecutor saying what she did and the decision about what to do about Mr. Edgeworth, not to mention our statement to the media in tomorrow's trial. More chaos going on than Thanksgiving, Christmas put together. What are we talking about? We'd like to have a look. What are they doing to Edgeworth? What? Okay. Sir, we'd like to have a look around Chief Gant's office. Just use the connecting hallway to the other building and take the... Oh, we can just go in there? I mean, we are police officers, right? Emma, shut the fuck up! God damn it! Oh. See where Detective Gumshoe gets his unique charm. What are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief's office. I mean, he just told us not to do that, but I'm gonna go anyway. Yeah, you're right. He did use... Oh my god. Oh my god. This is... First of all, why does he look like a priest and then also has, like, a church organ in here? What is this? What am I looking at? What is going on? I hate this guy. This is a fucking Castlevania stage. Talk about gaudy. Oh, that's funny. That's what, I mean, he's got a theme. He's got a theme. Where am I? In the chief's office, silly. At least that's what it said on the door. Check out that pipe organ. That's real, isn't it? Hey, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten. They used to call me Little Miss Bach. I thought I was a genius. Oh, okay, it's gone. Oh, Lord. I never could remember where C was. Okay. Our tax dollars at work. Oh, good, it's this motherfucker. So, Righto, have you been swimming lately? No, I've been kind of busy. What is up with this guy in swimming? Yeah, I'd really love to know the purpose of the organ and how we got this approved. I mean, I will say, those stained glass windows and the painting on, like, the molding and the ceiling, that shit slaps. If he was cool, I would like this room more. You know what I mean? Bach was an amateur. Okay. I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full, too, with Mr. Marshall's misconduct and Lana's provocative statement. Because his hair is slicked back, Phoenix is using too much gel. He's got to go through like a bottle a day, right? Maybe it just grows like that now because he's had it for so long. 2 years have passed since that incident. Oh, time flies. See that big picture on the wall over there? The shield's broken there too. That's a picture of Lana, Neil, and me. So this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall. We took it to commemorate our work together. Something's not right with this picture. I mean, the sword in front of Lana's kind of weird. Why is it just these two with him, too? I bet if you touch it, Phoenix's hair, your hand just starts bleeding. Yeah. Just absolutely knife-sharp strands of hair. Number one thing wrong with this picture, that orange suit. Orange suit with a red cross-shaped tie, yellow button, and a black shirt, and pink glasses. It's a lot to look at. These are his only friends. I hate the idea of that. Poor guy. Miserable guy. These are the only two people. Lana, who is literally the most stoic person I've ever met in my life, and Gant, who takes 25 minutes to even say anything to you and then is pretentious when he does it anyway. I'm gonna lock up here, so let's go out together. But this office, it was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it? I don't know. You were here. You were the one who almost got stabbed. That case has long since been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore. All the same, we'd still like to have a look around. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said there's no need to investigate it anymore. Now hurry up and get out. I have a meeting to attend. Cool. Fuck this guy. Actually. Alright, so this is all suspicious as fuck. Means there's a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there. There's gotta be a way we can get inside. Yeah, where's Gumshoe? He'll get us in there. Hey, exactly who I was looking for. Detective Gumshoe, aren't you supposed to be in a meeting? I'm, just taking a breather. My feet hurt. From sitting so long? Actually, from serving everyone coffee. Okay, so now I actually do think that this is methodical, because they did that to everybody else in the A91, in the A1 steak sauce case, whatever the fucking case is, that the murder from 2 years ago. So, I mean, sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop. Say, either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth? No, why do you ask? Sussy Baka. Damon Gant, I would like to officially declare you a Sussy Baka. He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battles between you two in court. Okay. It's because of the falsified evidence. And now everybody's coming after poor Edgeworth. Edgeworth's crisis. This is so funny. Just imagine your coworkers discussing your existential crisis in the middle of the office. Yeah, I heard Edgeworth has really gone off the deep end. The other day, he was just laying on the floor in the break room, just talking about what the meaning of life was. No idea. A man died, and it's the A1 steak sauce case. Yeah. It was a steak knife, probably, that stabbed him. Maybe. Why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Lana Skye's the guilty party here, isn't she? Yeah, but she's powerful, so... Regardless, the prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present for. Not only that, but as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going around about Edgeworth. His amazing talent as a prosecutor has kept him safe from those who didn't like him. But now with this, are there really so many people who hate him? Yeah, he sucks. Didn't you remember? I mean, I like him now, but you can totally see why people wouldn't like him. Doesn't seem like the type of person that a lot of people get along with. In our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only... Oh, okay. I mean, I beg to differ. Mr. Edgeworth not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know of for making enemies. Probably had it coming like everyone else in this world. Love the concept of Gumshoe just straight up being like, actually, you know, he fucked up, and also he's young and powerful and talented, so, like, everyone hates him. That man is, like, 40, I'm sorry. No, don't you remember? He's 24. That man is 24 fucking years old. Gumshoe, he's not gonna fuck you. Oh, hey, Dick, keep up the good work. Yes, sir. Let's go out for lunch again sometime, my treat. Gotta take me back to that joint sometime, okay? Yeah. Seems you don't have any problems with enemies. Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth might just crack. Actually, I took a look at the files earlier while the coffee was brewing. Well, did you find anything? The only evidence Stark left behind was during his final attack. Then how were they able to call him in for questioning? Like, why did they think it was him? When he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was just trying to protect some girl. Some girl. Me. He's just fanboying. He does have great eyebrows, doesn't he? They have a life of their own up there. He's a very animated character, no pun intended. He makes very expressive facial expressions. Look at him. He's precious. I love Gumshoe. He's only supposed to be like in his 30s or something, right? He very much gives off like 40-plus-year-old vibes to me. But he's 30. This man is 30. Unbelievable. Chloe! Hi! Welcome. Hello, hello. That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all. Well, what was it? I think it has something to do with the murder weapon. Oh, I forget. Look, it's all written somewhere here, okay? Yeah, you fucking figure it out. I know I'm literally a detective, but, like, I don't remember shit about shit. You figure it out. Maybe we should show him the murder weapon. It might jog his memory. I'll do this first. Oh my god, what a cute little emote. Is that a little dog? Oh my god, it is. Fresh. A little tongue out. Joe Doc was 42 at the time of the crime. The age that I look. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman. A businessman? What made him take to serial killing? Oh, Rocky emote. Rocky, it's you. Rocky, that's you. He's like, great, you woke me up for what? You've been sleeping all day, bud. You can wake up. One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car. So it was an accident? You had a really chill day. It was Pog. Dude, that sounds great. What was so chill about your day? Were you able to just relax a little bit? Some well-deserved relaxation? An accident, yes, but it transformed him into an animal. Okay. He got the taste for blood. He killed a man that witnessed the accident. Then he killed a... Oh, God, it's just going. And a kid walked by just then, so he killed him too. Then when he was burying the bodies, a jogger came up to the scene and was killed as well. Finally, he turned himself in. What? Wait, so he hit somebody and killed them. And then he turned into a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Keep an eye out for Josh. He's coming for you. Right behind you. Okay, so Dark hit someone with his car by accident, killed them. Killed an onlooker. And then a jogger was walking by and he killed him as well. And then he went and turned himself in. And then he killed Jacob Marshall's brother? Seems he was a pretty careless animal. Relaxed and just did some light paperwork and stuff. Oh, that sounds nice. A good relaxing day with like a little sprinkle of productivity feels really nice. Good for you. Well deserved. He really did go on a rampage. Gumshoe was right. He did turn into an animal. Just immediately flipped a switch in his brain and he was like, oh, I should kill people. Of course, this is all conjecture. What do you mean? Wait, what? What do you mean this is conjecture? What are we... This is the most insane conversation. This whole case is just blowing my mind. I need to get to the bottom of this. This is... It just gets me to a point where I'm like, alright, I need to figure this out simply because this is so absurd and so all over the place. I feel like Charlie Day, you know that screenshot from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Is it Charlie Day? I think it's his name. Where it's like he's got all the pictures on the bulletin board and they're all connected with like red pieces of yarn and he's like pointing to it frantically. That's how I feel when I play Phoenix Wright. Yes, but in the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim. That's not how conjecture works. I'm inclined to agree. Prosecutor Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily Dark was arrested on the spot. It's a good thing that last witness wasn't killed. Emma. Alright, this all feels weird. I feel like, is Emma hiding something from us? Yeah, he confessed, but we're not sure if we should believe him or not. About this. Hey, is that... It has a tag attached to it with the label SL9 incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of. What are you doing with that? Ever since the case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker.